Well, hi everybody. Good Wednesday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Wednesday morning, June 3rd, a date that rings familiar to many in central Nebraska that are over the age of 40. Of course, the 40th anniversary of the Night of the Twisters. We're hoping not to have a repeat of that today, although severe weather is in the forecast tonight. We're going to see a pretty quiet day, though, with lots of sunshine. The wind's not terribly strong. Late this afternoon, then storms are going to fire up out towards the west, holding off in the Tri-Cities until the evening hours. These will push eastward, and we're going to have to watch that severe weather threat as they push eastward through the evening hours. Later in the night, I think once we get past about midnight, that chance starts to go down and clear out of here, and that'll take us into a quiet start to our Thursday. Most of your Thursday, another quiet one, not too much wind. And now the chances of storms tomorrow are a little bit lower out there. There is a juicy atmosphere, but if the storms are firing, that's a big question mark right now. I'm going with a small chance of storms, but if they fire, severe weather is going to be a possibility. And again, you don't see much there on the map. Really, in fact, as you look at it, the chance might be a little greater up there in eastern South Dakota into northwest Iowa with those storms here. So we'll take a look at that severe weather threat here as we look at a couple of maps from the Storm Prediction Center. The first one for today and more so this evening. Again, much of the area under a slight risk of severe weather. Initially, large hail is going to be a bigger threat out west, but then as those push eastward, becomes a damaging wind gust threat as well. So we're going to have to watch that threat closely through the evening hours. Tomorrow, now like I said, the chance of storms isn't overly high tomorrow, but if they are able to fire, severe weather is certainly a possibility. A slight risk out for central and eastern Nebraska, a marginal threat out west. This one holds not only a chance of wind and hail, but even isolated tornadoes. And like I said, I think northeastern Nebraska has the best chance of some severe weather. Jumping towards Friday, not a great chance of storms. Eastern Nebraska, a small chance, and there's a marginal threat of severe storms there in eastern Nebraska. Tri-Cities would be right on the very edge of that threat. Well, temperatures for today topping out in the mid to upper 80s and lower 90s. Not as hot as it has been, but still very, very warm. Tonight dropping back into the upper 50s and low to mid 60s. Tomorrow's temperatures a little bit warmer in the upper 80s and lower to mid 90s. Looking at a lot of 60s then for tomorrow night. Friday, more heat, mid 80s to mid 90s for the majority of us out there. So, you're feeling the above average temperatures again for your Friday. So, let's sum up the next 3 days. Again, the best chance of rains this evening. Small chances Thursday and especially Friday. That's a very small chance. Not a lot of confidence in Saturday still. Basically, one model keeps insisting on thunderstorms rolling through, and nasty ones at that. But most of them can keep us completely dry, so I'm only going with the 20% chance right now. More likely, though, this weekend, we're going to see heat build in, and we're going to see the winds back as well. Monday, another day of heat and wind, and then a cold front comes into play here. Monday afternoon and Monday night, storms fire up west and northwest of the Tri-Cities, up in the Sandhills of Nebraska. It's a very slow-moving cold front, so our chances of storms probably not until around or after midnight, continuing into your Tuesday. And as that cold front comes through, we'll notice a big drop in temperatures on your Tuesday. And you just see it in our long-range high-temperature forecast, going from the heat to the more comfortable conditions, although there is a question as to how long that cooler air is going to last around. Some models actually already start to heat us back up by next Thursday or Friday around the 11th and 12th of June there. So we'll see if that cool down lasts as long as my long-range forecast models are trending here. I'm not too confident in that right now here. So, well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Tune in tonight on the news here. Meteorologist Kit Cloney, you're doing a special on the Night of the Twisters. He's putting together some stories on that. So watch that tonight on the news. I believe, I don't know which one, if it's 5, 6, or 10 o'clock, but hey, watch all three. You'll get it in one of them. For sure at 10 o'clock, maybe at 5 and 6 as well. I'm not sure. And then we'll show it again tomorrow morning on our shows here from 5 to 7 o'clock in the morning. But thank you for watching. I appreciate it. We'll talk to y'all again tomorrow morning. Take care and God bless. Bye.